And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Convocation Center on the campus of the University of South Carolina, Aiken, for today's second matchup between the USC Aiken Pacers and the visiting Augusta Jaguars. Reeves Altman on the call again with Justin Glesner, and we are just seconds away from a tip-off in another highly anticipated rivalry matchup.
Yeah, really exciting matchup here in the Peach Belt Conference. Two teams coming in, both a little bit off of a lull. Augusta losing their last matchup against Flagler. USC Aiken coming off that big win over number 16 Young Harris. We'll see what tonight has in store for us, but it should be a great game.
Tipping off for both teams is number 0 Tyshawn Crawford and number 5 Deshaun Thomas, as we have a false start on the tip-off. And the tip is away. Crawford wins it, and the ball will go to the Jaguars. Number 11 Lucas White hands off to number 2, Tyree Myers. He's picked up there by number 0. That's Jameel Rideout. Number 5 has the ball. That's Arnold. Jaguars waste no time with a shot. That is Jaquez Kirby for 3. Now Rideout has the ball. He's picked up immediately. Thomas now has the ball at the top looking around. Number 3, Tyler Johnson, getting it down low to number 1. That's Karan Boyd. Boyd trying to feed the paint, no good. Rideout gets the ball, driving to the basket. His shot is good for 2.
Yeah, you love to see that from the Pacers. A lot of aggression, getting the offensive board. Tyler Johnson getting in the paint, finishing among the trees. USC Aiken only down by 1.
Number 2, Myers passing off now to number 15, Kirby. Now number 5 has the ball. That was Arnold. Shot no good. Rebound goes to Rideout. Rideout now looking to push the tempo. He's going to pass over to Johnson. Johnson finds number 2 in the corner. He's going to drive in. His reverse layup no good. Rebound goes to number 11. That's Lucas White.
You got to hit that left-hander if you're Terry Horn there. You've got Crawford trailing you on the play, not fast enough to stay with him in the paint.
Myers
got to hit those layups.
On Boyd, no good. Rebound goes to number 3, Tyler Johnson. Tyler Johnson looking to push to Rideout. His shot is blocked off the backboard there by number 11, Lucas White.
Yeah,
now White looking to drive in. He gets
out.
into the paint. Ball is stripped away, but gets back out to number 5, Arnold. Now Arnold going to get over to number 13, Kirby. He gets it down low to number 0, that's Crawford. And he loses it down low. Number 0, Rideout has it. A 2-on-1 break. Terry Horn's got the ball. He drives in for 2.
Yeah, good defense there from the Pacers on the mishandle there by Crawford, getting out in transition. It's an exciting game here, Reeves. I love to see it.
Number 2, Myers has it picked up there by Rideout. He's looking around. Now going to pass to the left side over to number 5. That's Arnold. Arnold looking to get it down low. He's picked up there by number 1. That is Boyd for the Pacers. Now passing over, number 2, Myers has it. They get it inside to Crawford. Crawford going to drive on Thomas, and we have a blocking foul called on number 1. That is Deshaun Thomas.
Yeah, that's going to be the matchup all night, isn't it? Deshaun Thomas and Tyshawn Crawford in the low block. You know, it's going to be a battle all night. You know, fouls are going to come into play. Thomas has to stay out of foul trouble and keep Crawford unbalanced throughout the game.
Number 2, Myers set to inbound now for the Jaguars. Inbounding now to number 3, that's Vital. Now number 2, Myers is going to give it to number 5. Shot out the backboard, no good. Rebound goes to Terry Horn. Good defense there by number 1, Boyd. Now Horn drives to the right side. He stops. He's picked up there by number 3, Vital. Horn stops. And his shot from the free throw line is good after making the defender fall down.
Yeah, effective shot there on the stop from Horn. You know, the defender thought he was going to continue the hole. Horn pulls up, hits the J.
Number 2, Myers now has it picked up there by Rideout. Number 11, Horn got him defensively. Now number 3, Vital has it, giving it down low to Crawford. Thomas has him defensively. He's going to drive in. He backs him down. And we have another blocking foul called there on number 5, Thomas. That's Thomas's second. That might be a big call here early in the first half.
Yeah, that's going to really be testing the Pacers' depth at that 5 position. They may have to go to Samba Inji or somebody off the bench to spell and help out down low.
And on cue, as you say, that Samba Imji checks in now for Thomas. Thomas already has 2 fouls. Might not see him for a while, as number 2, Myers, now the inbounder. Imji gives up a lot of size to Crawford height-wise here.
Yeah, but you can already see making contact there, trying to get in his head. Crawford's an emotional player. You can get him unsettled at times. We'll see how it goes.
Number 5, Arnold has it up top by Boyd. Now number 11, Lucas White has it picked up by Johnson. They're going to get it down low to Crawford. He's looking to back in. Johnson gets a hand on the ball. He loses it again. Now going to drive to the baseline. His reverse layup, good for 2.
Yeah, you'd almost like to see Njai with his hands straight up. Needs to keep his feet planted as not to foul. Too much foul trouble would spell real trouble for the Pacers.
Now Rideout driving, and we have an offensive foul called on number 24, Samba MG. Moving screen there. The ball goes back to the Jaguars.
Yeah, the illegal screen there. Have to set your feet on the offensive and defensive side of the ball. We'll see how it goes this way moving forward.
Now number 2, Myers, has the ball picked up there by number 0. That's Rideout for the Pacers. He's going to drive left on a give and go with number 3, this Vitae. Vitae looking for plays. He's going to get it down low to Crawford. He's at the high post. He's going to hand off to number 2, Myers. His shot from the free throw line rattles around, no good. Rebound goes to MG and the Pacers. Now going to give it to number 1, that's Boyd. Boyd slows the pace, gives to number 2, Terry Horn. Horn looks to get a step. Now he backs out. Got to the backside block and was triple teamed. Rideout open for 3. His shot, good.
Yeah, good shot there from Rideout. You thought maybe that the momentum there was gone, but Rideout sets his feet, gets the shot up. Pacers still lead.
Now number 2, Myers has it. Giving it off now to number 5, Arnold on the left side now. Lucas White's going to drive on Boyd to the left side. He's going to get to the basket. No good, but the ball is off of Boyd, and it's going to stay with the Jaguars. Full media timeout on the floor. 15 minutes, 59 seconds left in the first period in a highly emotional and physical game. USC Aiken leads 9-5. We're going to take a quick break and bring you back for the start of the action after the first full media timeout. Welcome back now after the media timeout. 15 minutes and 59 seconds left in the first period. USC Aiken leads Augusta by a score of 9-5. Reeves and Justin on the call here. The Jaguars looking to inbound. Number 2, Myers has it. As we have the horn called. Not sure what's going on there, but they're going to get it into number 0, Crawford. Crawford's going to try and drive on MG. He stops. Hook shot, no good. Rebound fought for. Goes to number 1. That's Boyd for the Pacers.
Yeah, strong board there from Karan Boyd. And this crowd's into it, Reeves. We'll see how it goes moving forward.
Rideout trying to drive on Crawford, going to do a cross-court pass to number 2, Terry Horn. Horn going to try and get out to number 1, that's Boyd. Boyd is down low. He goes strong into the paint for 2.
Yeah, Boyd going up big on the big man. You love to see it. Augusta setting up in that 2-3 zone, trying to conserve some energy, kind of trying to keep Crawford on the floor.
Now number 2, Myers has it, going to give it off to number 5, that's Arnold. Arnold's going to give it off to number 3, Ty. He's got it at the top, picked up there by number 3, Tyler Johnson. Johnson has good defense, passing off now to Lucas White. Boyd's got him on a backdoor screen. Good call there from the Jaguars, caught the Pacers defense sleeping.
Yeah, Pacers caught ball watching there. Nobody picked up the off-ball screen. Easy lay-in on the back cut.
Rideout has the ball now, giving it to Boyd. Going to give off to Samji MG. He has it at the top. He's in a dribble left. Now going on a give and go with Boyd. Boyd's looking around. Good defense there from number 3. Number 2, Lucas. Now has it. Terry Horn has it at the top. He gets a screen from MG. He drives left. Now drives right. Now comes back to the left. Looking around. He's going to do a one-legged hook shot. No good. Rebound goes to the Jaguars. That's number 11, Lucas White.
Yeah, teardrop just wouldn't fall there for Horn.
Vitae has it, trying to get it down low to Crawford. Almost picked off from Boyd, and it falls in the hands of Crawford. He's going to get it down to number 11, Lucas White, for 2.
Yeah, good vision there from the big man, number 0, Tyshawn Crawford, with the easy assist on the cutting guard there to the hole.
Tyler Johnson has it, going to give it to Samji MG. He's looking around. Now Rideout has it on the right side. Picked up there by Lucas. Terry Horn has the ball at the top. Now he's looking. Going to give to Rideout again. Rideout's 3 on the way is good.
Yeah, Rideout in rhythm. Pacers are moving now. Yeah, you like to see that from the Pacers, you know, getting out and running, you know, on missed shots. But then when they set the half-court offense, they really are a three-point shooting team. If the threes are falling, it's going to be tough for the Jaguars to overcome this Pacer lineup.
We had an official timeout there, a stoppage in play. Not sure what the issue was, but we do have a substitution. Number 30 for the Pacers, that is Demetrius Dixon subs in, along with number 14, that's Daniel Parrish. They came in for Tyler Johnson, and it appears Terry Horn. Now number 5, that's Arnold has it, going to give it down low to Crawford. MG has him, he gets into the paint. His hook shot on the way is good for 2.
Yeah, Njai's got to be careful hooking that arm in there. Has to stay straight up, move your feet, stay with the big man. He's not the most limber of big men, so you just got to stay with him.
An aggressive foul there. Number 2, Myers going for the ball, but makes contact with Dixon. Both get up under their own power. Glad to see that. That's Myers' first foul. And Pacers going to inbound here. We'll see who's going to inbound. It looks like number 14, that's Robert Parrish. Or excuse me, Daniel Parrish. Parrish is going to inbound to Dixon, number 30 here. He gets it to the top, picked up there by Myers. Dixon drives right on a give and go with number 23. That's Pierre Lewis. His shot on the way, no good, goes out of bounds. Ball will go to the Jaguars.
Yeah, tough shot there from Pierre Lewis, missing everything. Quite the introduction to this rivalry in his first Augusta and Aiken matchup. A couple of players making their first appearance against the Jaguars in their careers.
Yeah, Pacers have a very young squad on the court tonight. Also just overall, substituting in for the Jaguars, number 25, Chris Britt. As Britt has the ball, he's picked up defensively by Dixon. He's going to pass over to number 30, that's Gardner. Gardner looking around, picks up his dribble, passes to number 3, that's Vitae. Vitae going to give back to number 25, Britt. Going to give it down low to number 5. That's Arnold. His shot on the way, rattles around, no good. Rebound goes to Parrish.
Yeah, good shot selection there from Arnold. You don't really see that from him often when it rattles in and out. Soft touch from the senior.
Parrish takes it himself. The shot from the free throw line is good. Number 25, Britt brings it up defensively. Dixon's on him. He's looking around. Vitae has it. And we have an offensive foul called, Pacer basketball.
The foul was on number 5, Miguel Arnold. His first in the team.
Yeah, Arnold set the illegal screen just like the Pacers did early on. Good turnover there, or tough turnover if you're in the Augusta side of things. But USC Aiken will take it.
A lot of movement off the ball by both teams, so illegal screens and offensive fouls off the ball are going to be something to watch going down the stretch.
Absolutely. It's something to keep an eye on as well. Crawford's been in the lineup here the entire game. We're actually almost 8 minutes into this. Let's see how the big man holds up playing this many minutes.
Number 12, Jalen McCoy steps into the Pacers lineup. He comes in for number 1, Jameel Rideout. As Parrish is going to get into the paint, he's in a pump fake once. Ball goes out of bounds. I believe it's going to stay with the Pacers as we have more substitutions coming in.
Yeah, good cut along the baseline there. Pump faking, doing a little pause fake, head fake, keeping his dribble, getting by 2 defenders, just couldn't keep it to the hole or keep hold of it and get to the hole.
Tyler Johnson checks in now for Parrish. Dixon, the inbounder, are going to have a deep pass back down to Johnson. As we're going to have an alley-oop to Jalen McCoy. Not finishing with the dunk, but he is in for 2.
And that pass has to be pinpoint if you're going to get it over the 7'1" Tyshawn Crawford. And the pass was an excellent ball.
And McCoy had flushed that. This place might have erupted. But still, the Pacers will take 2 points. Now number 11, Lucas White has it, giving it to number 13, Kirby. Kirby has McCoy on him defensively. Number 2, Myers going to drive to the paint. No good. Stolen by the Pacers. That was picked off there by number 15, Shadette Delva. And miscommunication on the Pacers side as the ball goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough there on the unforced error. You'd like to see Pierre Lewis hit that, get an opportunity to hit that 3. We'll see what happens after the timeout.
And we have an under 12-minute full media timeout on the floor. Pacers clinging to a 7-point lead here, 18-11. Don't go anywhere. We're going to have an exciting finish to the first half and the second half here from the Convocation Center. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Convocation Center. USC Aiken leading Augusta 18-11. Daniel Parrish back in the lineup now for the Pacers. As it's Jaguars basketball, number 2 Myers will bring it up the court. He's picked up immediately by Dixon defensively. He's going to drive left now. Now grind back right. It's stolen by Dixon on the backside. Dixon going to take it himself to the basket. Count the basket and one.
Yeah, count that basket from Demetrius Dixon. Taking it not necessarily coast to coast, but he got the steal here pretty much at the timeline. Took it all the way, strong to the hole. Glad to see the referees play a little bit of an advantage there. They could have called the reach in around the three-point line. They didn't. Let it go. Dixon hits the shot, and now he's on the line to shoot one.
Yeah, great job there by Dixon to have that backdoor screen, or the backdoor steal, to be able to have a step to the basket. As his shot on the way is good to complete the three-point play, and the Pacers lead is now 10 as we have a substitution now. Karan Boyd coming in for number 14, Daniel Parrish.
And this is where the crowd really comes into play. If Pacers can make some of those exciting plays, keep this crowd engaged, Augusta's going to have a tough time coping with this vociferous home crowd.
Now number 11, that is Lucas White, has the ball up top. Dixon actually kicks the ball. Great awareness there as the Jaguars will now take it out of bounds.
Yeah, Aiken really playing an aggressive man-to-man. You know, Augusta's been in that zone in the half-court offensive set. You know, if the Pacers can hit their three-pointers, hit their shots from outside, they've got a real shot in this one.
Inbound pass goes to Crawford. He passes off to number 13. That's Kirby. They're going to get it down low to Vital, and he gets it in for 2 on the flush.
Yeah, Aiken can't get too preoccupied defending Crawford. They got to watch out for some of those other backdoor screens and back cuts.
Number 1, Boyd drives in, goes off the hands of number 15, that's Delva, but also goes off the hands of number 11, Lucas White, so the ball will stay with the Pacers.
Yeah, Delva, the third player now to play the number 5 position. We'll see how he matches up against Crawford. Delva, of course, the freshman from Gonalves, Haiti.
Dixon has the ball, looking to drive left on Lucas White, now going to give back to number 1, Boyd. Down low, Jalen McCoy has it. He's double teamed by Crawford there. Also number 13, Kirby. He crests over. Dixon open for 3. From the corner is good.
Excellent vision from Jalen McCoy. You know, Augusta, they have the scouting report, so they're going to know that McCoy favors that left hand, loves the hook shot. He found Dixon in the corner for the open 3. That's the kind of play the Pacers need to make to stay on top.
Number 13, Kirby. Now Vati has the ball. They give it down low to Crawford. Crawford looking around. It's almost stripped. Now it almost is stripped again as he's triple teamed. Good defense there from Delva, but better finish there from Crawford for 2.
Yeah, surprising there that the referees let that go. Looked to be a travel down low. That said, Crawford uses the strength to get the ball up and in.
Almost stolen by Dixon as well, as Dixon now has it at the top looking around. He's going to give it off to Delva on a give and go. They're going to find Jalen McCoy. Jalen McCoy looking to hand off. He's going to drive in now. Drives to the left, now driving back right. Double teamed again by Crawford. He switches hands, now going to drive to the paint. His hook shot blocked by Boyd. Or excuse me, blocked by Crawford. Delva got the rebound, but I believe it was knocked out of his hands.
Yeah, McCoy goes for the trademark left-handed hook. Tipped away there by Crawford. Delva was there for the offensive board. You love to see that from the freshman. Crashing the boards hard here, 10 minutes into the half.
Looks like the ball got stripped out of his hands on the second effort, so the ball will stay with USC Aiken. Dixon, the inbound man now. 10 minutes and 4 seconds remaining in the first half. Dixon looking around, gets it in now to number 12, McCoy. McCoy is double team, shot clock at 3. He finds Dixon. He pump fakes on Crawford. Floater shot is called off. We have a shot clock violation.
Yeah, just a beat too slow there from Dixon getting it out of his hand. A quality shot, a quality pump fake to get Crawford in the air, but just waited a touch too long to get the shot up and away.
Shot clock violation. Ball goes back to the Jaguars here. Number 5, Arnold will inbound now to number 11, Lucas White. He's picked up there by number 0, right out for the Pacers. Now number 13, Kirby. They're going to try and get it down low to Crawford. That's batted away by Delva. Good off-the-ball defense there. Now Vati has it in the corner. Right out on him. Number 11, Lucas White has it picked up there by Terry Horn. He drives on Horn and finishes for 2.
Yeah, Lucas White a little too quick there for Horn off the dribble. Again, good active hands from Delva to almost get the steal prior to that. But Jaguars keeping with him.
Rideout drives left, now going to give to number 2, Terry Horn. Horn drives all the way around the three-point line, dribbling, now giving back to Boyd. Boyd looking for a screen from Delva. He gets through one. His shot on the way, a bit too long. Rebound there, number 13, Kirby and the Jaguars.
Yeah, stop and pop there from Boyd. A little long on the weave there at the top of the key. You'd like to see a little more movement from the players as they move back and forth.
Crawford has it in the post now. Ball almost batted away again, stripped out of his hands. It will stay with possession of the Jaguars.
Yeah, again, Crawford remaining in this contest. He's played all 11 minutes so far, just a shade over 11 minutes. So again, you love to see, you want to see the good players play, and that's what you like to see here for Augusta and Aiken.
And first rotation back on Crawford is number 24, Samji Imji. Also number 30 subbing in for the Jaguars, that's Dimitri Gardner. Jaguars looking for an inbound man. That's number 5, Arnold, and he gets to the basket easily for 2.
Yeah, you'd love to see Rideout peel off on the help side defense there if possible, but Arnold sneaks in there, gets the easy bucket.
Rideout gets a screen now. He's driving on Lucas White, now going to give it off to Terry Horn. Horn's picked up immediately by Arnold. Arnold playing tight defense on Horn. Horn has the ball again. They feed down low to McCoy. McCoy looking around. He drives into the paint. He's double teamed. Looking around, pass out there. Now number 0, Rideout. Rideout's going to try and feed it down low again as the ball will go out of bounds. Staying with the Pacers, but shot clock down to 2.
Yeah, Pacers need to be cognizant here. 2 seconds to go on the shot clock. It's got to be a quick screen and shoot.
Number 1, Boyd, set to inbound now. Number 3, Petit is inbound, is on the ball defense. Passes in to Terry Horn. His deep 3 on the way. The bank is open.
The bank is open. Everyone in the house knew it as soon as it went in. You know, we saw a $250 win from South Carolina Credit Union during halftime of the women's game on a half-court shot. That one was a swish. This one's a bank. You love to see it here in Aiken.
Terry Horn with Trey Young range out there. Now they're trying to get it down low to Crawford again, and they're going to get Samja Imji on a reach-in foul.
Yeah, you got to stay composed if you're Samba Njai. Don't reach in, hands straight up, move your feet, keep your body between your man and the basket.
And that's MG's second foul as well, so something to watch out for here is number 15, Delva's going to come back in. Also number 1, Rideout subs back in for number 12, Jalen McCoy and Samja MG. Number 11, Lucas White, the inbounder. As number 30 drives to the basket, off the back iron, no good. Rebound goes to Delva. That was Gardner's layup, a bit too strong. As now Rideout brings it up. He stops at the three-point line, gets a screen from Delva. Now backing out, number 5, Arnold has him defensively. He's going to give immediately there to number 1, Boyd. Boyd looking around, giving to Terry Horn on another give and go with Rideout. Rideout has a step on a behind-the-back pass. Number 15, Delva's shot is good.
You love to see it. I don't hear whistling, but that could have been the Globetrotters out there. You love to see the meaningful minutes from the freshman, Delva, really playing strong on the defensive end, strong on the offensive end, hitting that mid-range jump shot.
Number 5, Arnold takes one step right, now is going to drive left on number 0, Boyd, or number 1, Boyd, excuse me, and he gets in for 2. Now Pacers looking to push the tempo. Terry Horn with a heat check, his shot no good. Rebound now goes to the Jaguars. That's number 5 in Miguel Arnold.
Yeah, Pacers need to be a little bit quicker with the help side defense.
That ball actually might have been blocked there by number 1, Boyd, so Boyd makes up for it on the defensive side. Now giving it to number 3, Tyler Johnson. Johnson looking to back down number 11 as he has a turn and fadeaway shot, and it's good for 2.
Yeah, good shot there from Tyler Johnson, backing his man down, little turnaround Jay. Pacers up by 10.
That was number 11 over Lucas White as he's going to bring the ball up now, picked up by Rideout immediately at half court. 6 minutes and 33 seconds left in the first period. Now number 5, Arnold has it on the left side, giving it to number 3, Petit. He gives it to number 11, Lucas White, who's going to give it down low to Crawford. Delva's on him. He drives in. His shot on the way is good for 2.
Yeah, the big man's going to get his, but good defense there from Delva. He did all he could do, but Crawford's going to get his points. Just is what it is.
Rideout now has the ball. He drives a little bit to the left. Now he's going to give to Boyd. Boyd passing over to Horn. Horn's three-point shot on the way. No good. Rebound goes to number 3, Petit.
Yeah, you can't fault Terry Horn for taking that shot. Was open, just got to hit it.
Number 3 has it up top, now giving up to number 11, Lucas White. He's looking around, going to give it down low to Crawford again. Crawford trying to get into the paint. And we have a double dribble called. Ball goes to the Pacers.
We have a full media timeout on the floor.
Full media timeout on the floor following that turnover. We're going to go to a quick break. 5 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the first period. USC Aiken leading 31-23. We're going to take a quick break and bring you back for the remainder of the first half action from the Convocation Center. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes and 45 seconds remaining here. Pacers lead 31-23 as they inbound the ball after the double dribble. Now Tyler Johnson has the ball, bringing it up. He's on a passing spree with number 1. That was Boyd. Now they give to Rideout. Number 2, Terry Horn, open to the corner, but immediately giving it back to Rideout at the top. He's picked up there by Lucas White, giving it off to Boyd on another give and go with Horn. Now back to Rideout, and Delva has it again, giving Rideout a screen. Boyd's going to drive in, his floater no good, off the backboard, rebound goes to the Jaguars. That was number 13, Kirby. Now number 5, Arnold, he's going to try and drive left, but backs out. Boyd on him defensively, looking around. Number 11, Lucas White is on him now. Number 5, Arnold driving again on Boyd. He's going to spin into the paint. His shot on the way, no good. Rebound goes to number 15, Delva.
Yeah, Arnold wanted the foul call there. No dice from the referee. Pacers retain possession.
Rideout has it, takes a jump shot, no good. Rebound fought for, and goes to the Jaguars. Pacer ball still on the floor, and the Jaguars are able to retain it. Number 5, yeah. Arnold has it in his hands.
A lot of contact out there right now, but the referees are letting the boys play.
They are. Number 11, Lucas White, now going to give off to Myers. Almost stolen by Terry Horn. Good read there, but they're able to retain possession. As Delva's in a fight on Crawford, and we have a foul. And Crawford will go to the line, shooting 2.
Yeah, I think if Delva keeps his feet on the floor there, we might have gotten some sort of charge. But because he left his feet, Crawford drew the contact. That'll send him to the line. But good ball movement out of the timeout from Mark Vanderslice's men on the 3-man weave down here. Again, just need to hit the shots.
And now Delva's got to be careful as well. That's his first foul. If he gets into foul trouble, that means all the Pacers' big men will now have 2 fouls.
Definitely something to watch moving forward.
That's Crawford's first free throw is no good.
Yeah, that's surprising. Crawford really almost a 70% free throw shooter for a big man. That's a really good percentage. So a little surprising that he missed the first.
Now Crawford going to try again.
Listen to that crowd.
And his second one is good. Boyd inbounds now to Terry Horn. Horn takes a step back to let the defense pass, and now walks it across. 4 minutes and 18 seconds left. A very fast-paced first period here so far. Horn's got it on the right side, now gives it to Tyler Johnson, who gives it back to Horn, finding McCoy on the baseline. He finds Boyd right there. Terry Horn's got it again, driving left, driving into the paint. Boyd has it top of the key, shot no good. Rebound almost got pulled in by Tyler Johnson, but the Jaguars were able to retain it. That's number 3, Vitae, now giving off to number 11, Lucas White. White has it at the top, picks up his dribble. Number 2, Myers has it. Now feeding down low to Crawford on the mismatch. Jalen McCoy's on him. McCoy almost getting the ball, but it's out of his hands. Ball will stay with the Jaguars.
Yeah, good offense from the Pacers on one end. You just got to hit your shots. A lot of good ball movement, off the ball screens, getting open, and the shot open. You just got to hit it. Then some good active defense from the Pacers on the defensive end.
So we have another 4-minute under media timeout, I believe, here. 31-24. USC Aiken holding on to the lead. Going to be a fast-paced finish to the end of the first half. So what are your thoughts so far in this game, Justin?
Yeah, so I mean, it's played out a lot of like how I thought it would. Augusta leaning heavily on Tyshawn Crawford, with the absence of outside shooting. Honestly, I figured Augusta would do a little, penetrate and kick off of some of that post movement. So I'm a little surprised that the Jaguars have not attempted more three-pointers, hit more three-pointers, shot better from outside. But, Aiken, on the other hand, doing exactly what I thought Mark Vanderslice's men would do. He came out here, they're all running, they're all trying to get out in transition, feeding off the energy here in this home crowd, and they're executing on the offensive end. So as long as they can stay active, stay out of foul trouble, and continue along this current path, Aiken can win this game.
And Tyshawn Crawford does lead all scorers with 9 points, as he's had a lot of success, I believe, with 2 just hook shots in the paint and then that 1 free throw. But the Pacers having a lot of success. Terry Horn with 7, and also Jameel Rideout with 6 right behind him.
Yeah, you like to see those 2 rhythm shooters really get into that rhythm. And once they do, they're hard to stop. So hopefully they can continue that throughout this matchup, stay in rhythm, and keep hitting their open looks.
We come out of the full media timeout now. The ball will remain with the Jaguars. Number 3, Petit, going to be inbounding right in front of the Pacers bench. Terry Horns will be playing on-the-ball defense on the inbound. Number 11, Lucas White has it, going to try and go from block to block. He's going to finger roll one off the backboard for 2.
Yeah, good finish there from Lucas White with the left hand. Really had the shooter's spin on it. That'll cut this lead to 5.
Number 1, Boyd now. Pacers on a give and go here, passing all around the three-point line. The ball is in the hands of Rideout now. He's going to pass over to number 1, Boyd. His shot on the way, no good. Right off the front iron, goes right to the Jaguars. Rebound goes to number 5, Arnold. Arnold going to drive him himself, right out on him. He's going to drive to the paint, no good. Rebound, number 15, Delva. Now Rideout has the ball, going to give it to number 1. And a bit too strong off the iron. Rebound back to the Jaguars. That's Arnold has it again. Number 3, Petit has it. Passing right back to Arnold. He's going to give him a screen. Now number 25, Britt has it on the left side. Trying to feed it down low to Crawford. Crawford driving in on Delva, and he's going to flush for 2.
Yeah, tough there from Boyd. You'd almost like to see him flush that on the end instead of go for the finger roll. And then on the other end, Crawford getting the Augusta Jaguar fans on their feet going into this timeout.
We have a 30-second timeout on the floor now. Pacers had a 31-24 lead, but after 2 quick possessions, the Jaguars have cut that now to 3. Good call there by Coach Vanderslice to try and slow the possessions down.
Yeah, Augusta really feeling it now, getting back into this ball game. The Pacers really have gone a little cold in the last 3 to 4 minutes from outside. Augusta's hitting their shots, so that is preventing Aiken from getting out on the run, which is what you saw in the first part of the first half here. So they're going to need to really get back to that, pushing the basketball, moving it quickly, and hitting their shots on the offensive end.
Pacers missing a lot of opportunities as well. That missed wide open layup there from Boyd. Really changing the momentum as well for the Pacers offense, having some quick, easy possessions. Now, like you said, gone a little cold from outside. So we'll see if they can change that in the final 2 minutes and 47 seconds in the half. So the Pacers are looking to inbound now. Number 1, Boyd, the inbounder, going to give the Horn right back to Boyd. As he passes over to Rideout. He brings it across half court. Horn has it at the top, back over to number 23, that's Pierre Lewis. Almost lost in possession there by Boyd. Pacers looking to take down the clock as much as they can on a little outside give and go. Number 23, Paris has it. Now Boyd has it down low, going to try and go on Crawford, but it's blocked there. And we have a foul called.
Yeah, emotional foul there from the freshman. That's Delva picking up his second. I know Aiken wants to change the narrative here, change the momentum, but you can't get overzealous. You can't force it. You got to keep playing your game, find your open shots, and hit them.
Number 5, Tyler Johnson back in the game.
Well, they said he subbed in, but he's still on the bench, so my apologies there. Number 15, Delva, still out there as the big man for the Pacers. 31-28 still your score, 2 minutes and 12 seconds remaining. Number 25, Britt has the ball. He's picked up by Terry Horn. Britt has the ball again. He fakes one way, trying to get it down low, but now going to pass over to number 5. That's Arnold. Passes over to number 3, Batie, giving it right back. Britt's going to try a 3, and we have a tie ball game on the 3 from number 25, Chris Britt.
Yeah, interesting. The USC Aiken would move to a 3-2 zone instead of the man-to-man they've been playing. And that shot opened up there for the Jags.
Number 12, Jalen McCoy's going to have a hook shot. His shot is good.
You knew we couldn't go a whole half without a Jalen McCoy left-handed hook, so it had to go in. Pacers take the lead right back.
1 minute and 31 seconds remaining now. Britt has the ball again. He gives a signal back to number 5, Arnold. Now giving it back to Britt. He's looking around. Britt dribbles to the right side. Now going to give the number 11, that's Lucas White. He feeds down low to Crawford, who's double teamed by McCoy. Arnold picked up by Terry Horn. He gets in, and it's a finger roll off the basket again. We have a tie game at 33.
Yeah, you can see Horn asking Delva, where's the help side defense? Where's the peel off? Pacers need to keep playing active.
Right out goes to number 3, Tyler Johnson. Going to give down low to McCoy. Delva's there. Tries for the flush, but no good. But we have contact on the shot, and he'll go to the line shooting 2.
Yeah, that's the ball movement the Pacers need to have. Get Delva isolated down low and Crawford on the other side of the paint. You know, draw the big man out, open up some space around the hole, and then get down there and flush it.
This is big here for the Pacers, too, just to stop the pace of play. But it seems like the Jaguars have been outrunning them on the floor here. As Delva's going to shot a free throw, and it's no good.
Yeah, limited sample size on free throws for Delva. Has only attempted 3, missed all 3, unfortunately. So he looking to get off the mark here with his free throws.
And he does. He converts the second one to 34-33, just under a minute now. 55 seconds remaining in the first half. Number 25, Britt has the ball.
Yeah, listen to this home crowd come alive.
Ball is in the hands of Crawford. He's going to give off to number 5, Arnold. Arnold drives, and his shot is good. Jaguars attacking the interior of this Pacers defense on the blocks.
Yeah, they know USC Aiken's in foul trouble. And so the smart thing to do here is to get involved, get in the paint, draw some more contact from USC Aiken, try to get him out of the game.
The 0 Rideout gives to Horn, giving it right back to Johnson. Now back to Rideout. He gets a screen from Jalen McCoy. McCoy looking around. He fakes to the corner. Now Rideout has it. Jaguars looking around. McCoy has it. Shot clock down to 5. Rideout's going to try a 3, and it's good.
Huge shot from Rideout there. You can see what the Pacers wanted to do. They wanted to get it to Terry Horn in the corner. Augusta was taking it away.
It's Arnold's 3 on the way. It's good.
The answer there, we've seen that too many times here at USC Aiken, especially at the end of the half.
Wow. So after all of that, the Jaguars are going to take a 1-point lead into halftime. That was a crazy end to the game, but we have a long way to go, ladies and gentlemen. We will see if we can get you some halftime stats. Don't go anywhere. This is going to be a very physical and emotional and hopefully exciting second half of basketball.
You love to see it, Reeves. We'll be right back after these messages.
And before we go to break for halftime, ladies and gentlemen, just some halftime stats. Your score, Augusta University 38, USC Aiken 37. First for the leading Jaguars. They went 17 for 28 from the floor, 3 for 4 from the three-point line, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. They pulled 14 rebounds total, 3 defensively, 1 offensively. Number 11, Lucas White, has 6 points. And number 5, Miguel Arnold has 11, along with Tyshawn Crawford with 11. They lead all scorers for USC Aiken. They went 15 for 28 from the field, 5 for 8 from the three-point line, 2 for 3 from the free throw line. 10 total rebounds, 10 defensively, none offensively for the Pacers. Jameel Rideout has 9 points for the Pacers, followed by Terry Horn with 7 and Demetrius Dixon with 6. And the first half, USC Aiken shot 53% and Augusta shot 60%. So we're going to take a quick break and bring you back in 15 minutes for the start of the second half.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Start of the second half here from the Convocation Center. Reeves and Justin on the call here between the USC Aiken Pacers and the Augusta Jaguars. A wild ending to the first half. We'll see if that emotion and competition continues to the second half.
Yeah, something to watch here at the beginning of the second half. Miguel Arnold really heating up from the floor. Let's see if he can carry it over for the Jags. They really hope he does.
Right out for three. He's good.
Big shot there out of the halftime break from Jameel Rideout to give Aiken the 2-point lead right after halftime.
Now number 2, Myers has the ball. He's going to pass off to number 11, Lucas White. Going to pass off to Arnold. Number 13, Kirby has the ball now, passing back over to Myers. And they're going to give it to Crawford down low. He's going to drive on Johnson. His shot no good, but Kirby right there for the rebound, and another rebound for 2.
Yeah, tough there, you know, on that follow through. All the attention's paid to Crawford, but you got to stay with your man, stay boxed out, get in position and stay there.
Rideout gives off to Boyd, going to give over to Tyler Johnson again. Now giving right back to Johnson. He's going to take it himself. His jump shot is good from the free throw line.
Yeah, some fancy footwork there from Tyler Johnson, going behind the back to get himself a little bit of space, knocking down the open J from the top of the key.
Now number 11, Lucas White has it on the right side. Terry Horn has it defensively. Number 13, Kirby has it. Now giving it out to number 2, Myers. On the right side, they give it to Kirby. Crawford's got it down low. He's going to drive in on Johnson. And a foul is called. We're going to see who that's on. This might be a big call.
Yeah, it was on Karan Boyd there on the help defense. So that'll send Crawford to the line. But, yeah, that's what you got to see from the help side. Like, give Johnson some help, you know? He's going to need it down there.
This was a big call because that could have been Deshaun Thomas's 3rd foul.
Sorry, I said Johnson. I meant Thomas. My apologies.
It appears we have an injury timeout here. Something appears to be wrong with Crawford's finger. Might have hurt it on that last
actually looks
shot.
like a contact lens. So we got a little contact replacement necessary when shooting the basketball.
Or contact lens, yeah. That too. So Jameel Rideout picks up right where he left off. He was the last shot for the Aiken in the first half with a 3, and he starts off here with a 3. So hopefully he can keep that going in the second half.
Yeah, you love to see it. Aiken getting 2 open shots to start the half. Again, you know, the offense got a little bit stale towards the end of the first half, but you love to see, you know, getting back into that rhythm, because if Aiken can stay in rhythm, they can get out to another lead and stay on top in this game.
Now Crawford's free throw attempt is good.
And substituting number 3, David Biddy for the Jaguars.
And his second on the way. No good. Rebound goes to number 1, Boyd for the Pacers. Going to give off to number 2, Terry Horn. Horn calling for some help. Now going to give off to number 0, Rideout. Gives to Boyd again at the top. T has it at the top. Thomas now has it. Going to give it right back to number 1. That's Rideout. Excuse me, that's Boyd. Boyd looking around. He's double teamed down low. Going to give it to number 5, Thomas. And I don't know if we have a foul called or a jump ball. Here's a foul. And that's going to go on number 2, Tyree Myers.
Yeah, a little bit too overzealous there from Myers over the back, trying to get that ball from Thomas, who did dribble it a little high in fairness.
Right out now the inbounder for the Pacers. He's looking around, has nowhere to go, has to do a tip drill to Tyler Johnson, and is stolen by the Jaguars. But then it's stolen by Tyler Johnson. Terry Horn has it. He's going to drive for 2, and we have a foul called. I believe he's in the act of shooting, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, a lot of helter-skelter offense and defense there. Augusta steals the ball on one end. The Pacers steal it back on the other end. Then Terry Horn goes to finish for 2 and is fouled on the shot.
Yeah, Pacers very lucky there as well. They lost the ball in the inbounds pass, kind of a last-second heave. I believe he threw it at 4 seconds. So we'll see what Terry Horn can do here from the free throw line. His first shot is good.
Yeah, this game has the makings of one that's going to come right down to the wire all the way.
Yeah, every free throw is going to count for both sides now. So Terry Horn goes 2 for 2 from the line. Pacers hold a 3-point lead now, 44-41. Lucas White on the give and go now with Myers. Going to give it right back to Lucas White across half court. Myers has it at the top now, looking around. Lucas White has it on the right side. Now going to give it down low. He gets below the defense. His shot rattles around and goes for 2.
Yeah, good offensive set there from the Jaguars and a good open shot, and it falls.
Pacers get the ball to Thomas now. And we have another foul called on number 2. That's Myers. That's his 4th.
Yeah, it's funny. Myers went for the hand check and actually got a hand on the ball. So I think it surprised him a little bit. Got a little anxious thinking he could steal it away. Ends up fouling Thomas.
A lot of fouls here early on by both sides. The Pacers are taking it out of bounds. Number 3, Tyler Johnson, the inbound man. He's going to give it off to number 1, Boyd. Gives it right back to Johnson. Arnold has him defensively. Boyd now has it at the top. Giving it back to Johnson. Johnson feeds it down low to Rideout. Rideout's looking to drive. Almost gets it stolen from behind. Tyler Johnson kicks it to Terry Horn. He's going to kick it right back to Johnson. He kicks back to the corner. Rideout's got it. Shot clock is at 1. I think he lost the time.
Yeah, good.
Lost the shot clock there, and they got caught with a shot clock violation.
Good rotational defense there from Augusta. You know, USC Aiken thought they kept making the extra pass, and they made it 3, 4, 5 times, thinking they'd get that open shot, and Augusta rotated to perfection there, forcing the shot clock violation.
So they get the ball back now. That's number 25, Chris Britt. Ball's tipped away, and we have an backcourt violation. Excuse me, I almost forgot the term there.
Yeah, no, Coach Tip doesn't like the call, but it was a clear from our vantage point. The ball was just knocked away and dribbled away by the guard on the shot clock violation. I'm sorry, the over and back.
Well, Tyler Johnson inbounds, giving it right back to Rideout. Britt has him defensively. Rideout's going to dribble to the left. Now gets a screen from Thomas. He's open. Crawford's got him. Now Terry Horn has it on the right side. Lucas White on him defensively. Horn looking to shoot here. He's looking to step back. Now drives left, drives in the paint. Ball is stripped, but we have a shooting foul called. We'll see who that's on.
Yeah, you like to see that aggressiveness there from Terry Horn. Shot fake, gets his man in the air, or a slight hesitation from his man, drives the lane and goes to the left-hand side.
And Lucas White is called for the foul there. So Crawford is yet to draw fouls. He's been very busy in the paint. Now, as you stated in the first half, I don't think he's yet to sub out.
Yeah, no, he's played all 43, almost 44 minutes here in this contest. Sorry, 24 minutes. So we'll see how well the big man's going to hold up throughout the end of this game into the waning moments.
As Terry Horn hits another free throw, a new substitution coming in for the Pacers. That's number 14, Daniel Parrish. He's subbing in for number 0, Jameel Rideout. As Horn's second free throw on the way is good.
Yeah, huge for the Pacers to continue to hit your free throws. Making your shots, especially the freebies, are a necessity in this contest.
Now number 25, Britt, going to drive left, giving off to number 5. That's Arnold. Arnold's on him. Has defensively picked up by Boyd. The T has it at the top, picked up by Terry Horn, giving it right back to Arnold. Arnold drives left. He's going to stop and pop. His shot no good. Rebound goes to number 2, Terry Horn. Horn takes it himself, calling for a screen from Thomas. Now he's going to drive the baseline. And it has stolen away from the T. Got a hand in there. Crawford comes down with it, and he's going to give off to Arnold. Now Arnold looking to push. The T's 3 on the way. No good. Rebound fought for and pulled by number 1. That's Boyd for the Pacers.
Yeah, some fast-paced offense here from both teams. We'll see how it shakes out.
Tyler Johnson has it. Chris Britt on him defensively. Going to kick it back up to Parrish at the top. Lucas White on him. Parrish looking around. Shot clock at 15 now for the Pacers. Going to give it to Boyd. Looking around. Thomas has it at the top of the key on a fake give and go. Looking around. Giving it right back to Boyd. Boyd looking to pass first. Getting it down low to Johnson. Shot clock at 4. Now Boyd has to put up a 3. No good off the front iron. But the rebound will go to Daniel Parrish. Parrish signaling to slow down the tempo now. Terry Horn has the ball. He looks to Coach Vanderslice in the sideline for a play. Shot clock now at 11. Horn drives left. Now he gets a screen from Thomas. He comes off the screen. His shot on the way. No good. Rebound fought for there by Thomas. Still fighting for the ball, and the Jaguars are able to come away with it. Number 11, Lucas White.
Yeah, I think Deshaun Thomas had Dunk City in his mind there and just lost sight of the ball at the last second.
As Crawford's driving, we have another foul called. Not sure who the call was on, but that's Deshaun Thomas. That's his third. And we have a full media timeout on the court in the back and forth matchup. USC Aiken leads 46-43. Going to take a quick break and bring you back after the full media timeout right here from the Convocation Center. Welcome back to the Convocation Center, ladies and gentlemen. Reeves and Justin on the call here between USC Aiken and Augusta. Augusta's going to have it out of bounds under their own basket. Number 25, Britt, is the inbounder. He's looking around, trying to get it down low, nowhere to go. Terry Horn almost had a read on that, but the T has it at the top. Now going to get it down low to Crawford. He's looking around. He's going to try and get his head in. His shot is good for two.
Yeah, but that's much better defense there from Deshaun Thomas. He stayed straight up. Again, Crawford's going to get his. He's 7'1".
Good job there by Thomas not to foul. Also is Demetrius Dixon now in the lineup for the Pacers, giving it off to number 1, Boyd. Now to Thomas. Thomas turns around. Going to give it to Boyd again on the left side. He's picked up by number 3, Petit. Giving it right back to Boyd. He's trying to feed it down low to Parrish, but Petit read that well, and it'll stay out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Pacers.
Yeah, Aiken's got to move the ball a little bit quicker on these half-court sets if they want the open shot.
Dixon, the inbounder now. He's looking around. He's going to find number 14, Parrish. Parrish is going to drive into the paint. He's going to stop and shoot. His shot is good.
Yeah, you like to see that out of Parrish, drawing a little bit of contact, getting a little separation, and hitting the open J.
Yeah, number 5, Arnold has it, bringing it across. Picked up by number 1, Boyd. Number 25, Britt has it, giving it to number 13, Kirby at the top. Parrish has him defensively. Britt still has the ball. Dixon's on him. He turns around, picks up his dribble, gives it to Arnold. Arnold drives left. Boyd on him. They're going to give it down low to Crawford. Thomas playing low defense. And a foul is called on Thomas on the floor.
Yeah, the Pacer bench really doesn't like that. Hard to tell from our vantage point. The referees are saying he was not straight up. He was shuffling his feet. Again, hard to say on that one.
It's a judgment call on behalf of the refs, but what they say goes. Now that's Thomas's 4th foul, and we're yet to see a substitution from Vanderson. Here it comes, Samja Njai.
Yeah, Samba Njai coming into the matchup here. Again, maybe a little bit more fleet of foot than Deshaun Thomas, so you'd like to see this matchup. He had some success against Crawford. A lot of substitution confusion here on the part of the Pacers.
I think they might have had 6 on the floor as Coach Vanderslice calls a timeout. Probably a good call and timeout there, as he was, as you said earlier, the Pacers bench was a little unhappy with that last call. And we'll see if they can not lose their composure here with a full media timeout on the floor. 48-45, still our score. 14 minutes and 7 seconds left in regulation. We're going to take a quick break and bring you back for the remainder of the action right here from the Convocation Center.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, after the full media timeout. It's Augusta basketball under their own basket. Number 25, Britt, set to inbounds, and he's going to kick it out to number 13, Kirby. Picked up by number 14, Parrish. He's got it to the top of the free throw line. Number 5, Arnold, has it on a give and go. He's going to drive to the basket. His floater shot is good. Pacers looking to push the tempo. Parrish has it on the left side. He drives into the paint. His floater on the way. It was blocked. He gets his own rebound and puts it off the backboard for 2.
Yeah, good active hands there from Parrish. You know, getting into the lane and being able to get his own board for the finish.
50-47 your score. USC Aiken leads. Britt now driving on Dixon. He gets a push off. We have an offensive foul called against Augusta.
Yeah, the freshman player control foul. He'll learn, but right there you got to keep yourself under control. Otherwise, you're susceptible to that offensive foul call.
Number 11, Lucas White checking in now. He's going to sub in for number 2, Tariq Myers in the Jaguars lineup. No substitutions for the Pacers in that.
Yeah, a little floor care maintenance going on here from the game ops crew.
In this break and play, I just have to say this, that all the coaches are wearing coats and ties. You don't see that very much in basketball anymore, so it's a very old-fashioned feeling here tonight at the Convocation
Yeah, for sure. You know, you got your track suits, you've got your, polo shirts from time to time. But yeah, nice to see coats and ties from all coaches involved.
Absolutely, very high emotion coaches as well. Not scared to let the officials know what they think, but we are still have a stoppage in play. I'm not sure what happened. I didn't see anybody hit the ground over there, but.
Yeah, probably some reports perhaps of the floor being a little moist.
So now we're ready for play once again. Aiken has it under the basket. Number 1, Boyd, the inbounder, going to give off to number 30, Dixon. He's picked up by number 25, Britt. Britt immediately plays Dixon defensively, passing off to number 14, Parrish on the left side, who's going to give it off to Samja Mjai. Dixon still has it. Originally starts left, now driving back to the right. Finds Parrish at the top. Parrish takes a step in. Now going to drive to the basket. His shot no good, but a foul is called, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, this is where I think the Pacers may have an advantage. When Augusta goes to this rotation and they bring the freshman Britt into play point, I think Demetrius Dixon has a little bit of quickness on him, a little bit more now, some guile from being the veteran player that he is. So it could be something that Aiken really can play toward here as long as they have the freshman in the game.
Daniel Parrish at the line now, shooting 2. And his first shot is good.
And substituting in for Augusta's number 30, Demetrius Aiken.
And his second shot on the way, no good. Rebound goes to number 3, Vitae for the Jaguars. Now number 11, Lucas White brings it up. Dixon has him defensively. T has it on the left side. Driving back to the right, Parrish on him defensively. Going to give off to number 5, Arnold. Arnold has Boyd on him. Number 30 now has it at the top, Gardner. Gardner going to try to fatigue. They're going to try and get it down low to Crawford. Mjai has it on him. All the Pacers crash the boards, and it's stolen there by number 23. Pacers looking to push. Harris is on it. He's going to give the Boyd for the flush.
That's what you want to see from the Pacers. Get out and run. Get this crowd back into it. It's been a little bit of a lull here to start the second half. You need to get this crowd involved.
Great job there by the Pacers defensively. Also to crash on Crawford down low to steal it away. Now Arnold is in possession of it. Lucas White with the ball up top. Dixon on him defensively. Down low to Crawford once again. He fakes a pass outside. They're going to crash again, and he's just going to bully his way inside for 2.
Yeah, and that's Crawford for you. The big 7'1" bully getting himself into the low block and finishing at the hole.
Dixon calling the offense from up top. Parrish now has it on the left side. Going to give up to Samja Mjai on the left side. Parrish gives it down low to Boyd. Boyd looks in. Now he's double teamed. Kicking it back out to Parrish. Going to pass it around now to the Pacers. Number 23, his shot on the way is good. Number 23, Pierre Lewis with 3.
Big shot there from Pierre Lewis after his first shot being an air ball, coming back with a huge three-pointer to extend this Pacer lead.
Now Lucas White has the ball. Dixon had him defensively. He's looking around. Arnold flashes up from the backside block. He's looking to get a screen from Crawford. Crawford now has the ball. He's looking to give it to Arnold, but it's intercepted by Boyd. Boyd steals it away on a 2-on-1 break. Foul is called. Not sure if it was in the act of shooting or not. We'll see what the call is. I believe they're going to call that on the floor.
Yeah, I got to imagine that one will stay on the floor.
And we have a media timeout here at the under 12 minute. 56-49 is your score. 11 minutes and 21 seconds. Back and forth all night. This is going to be an exciting one all the way till the end. So don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a quick break and bring you back for the start of the action after the full media timeout. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, after the media timeout, 56-49. USC Aiken leads Augusta. We're at the free throw line shooting two. Number 1, Karan Boyd at the line.
Yeah, Pacers need to hit their free throws if they're going to continue this run.
Great hustle by Boyd on that last play to get the steal and go into transition. Boyd's first free throw is good. It appears by the way the teams reacted that might have been a 1-and-1.
Yeah.
As they did crash the lanes.
Something I just noticed, that last foul was Augusta's 7th, so USC Aiken will be in the bonus from here on out.
Boyd's second free throw on the way is good, pushing the Pacers' lead now to 9. Their biggest lead of the second half. Now number 2, Myers has it, defensively picked up by Dixon. Dixon picks him up immediately in the backcourt. Lucas White has it now on the left side, going to pass out to number 3, Petit. Parrish has him. Number 5, Arnold has it. Boyd, him defensively. He's looking around, trying to get it left to Lucas White. Now down low to Crawford. Crawford drives in, he's looking around again. No basket, we have a travel called. Pacer basketball.
Yeah, and that is the correct call. Coach Dip Metris doesn't like it, but his vantage points from the opposite side of the floor, that was absolutely a travel. Refs got that one spot on.
Dixon going to walk the ball up the court. Not sure why. Pacers looking to get the clock out as quickly as possible, but they bring it across half court. Pacers passing it around now. Just passing around. Jaguars trying to jump the lanes. As a reverse layup there from Samja Mjai.
And that's the way you attack the 2-3 zone. Make it move. Make the players move their eyes. Make them move their feet. Get some open space in the low block. Finish at the hole.
Myers passes to Arnold. Arnold's going to try and go drive the lane to the baseline, but there is a foul called. Not sure if it's on the floor or not. We'll see what the call is.
The foul is on number 1, Karan Boyd, and the Pacers is second and team fourth.
And Karan Boyd called for that last foul. Substitutions coming in for the Pacers. Tyler Johnson and Jalen McCoy coming in for Rideout and Daniel Parrish. As it's an on-the-floor foul, so the Jaguars will have it under the basket. Number 13, that is Kirby, has it, handing it off to number 2, Myers. He looks around. Now he takes a step back. McCoy has him defensively. Passing off to Arnold. Arnold's going to drive on Dixon, but Dixon's going to be called for a hold.
Yeah, these might be some mismatches here for the Pacers. You know, McCoy and Dixon both have quick feet, but the players they're guarding may be just that much quicker. So we'll see how Aiken adjusts here, if they move from a man-to-man or if they stick with it.
That's the Pacers' 5th foul, so they're on the verge of the bonus as well. Inbound goes to Arnold. Arnold drives on Johnson, and his shot off the basket is good.
Yeah, where Arnold gives up the size to Johnson, he makes up for it in speed and quickness.
Dixon now has it, fakes the pass down low, passing on to number 23. McCoy has it at the top. McCoy stops, trying to get around Crawford with no luck. a deep three, almost a travel, but McCoy is able to corral it. He's going to get a floater up and good for 2.
Yeah, Jalen McCoy, the trademark left hand. That man can do it from the left side, the southpaw. It gives us another 2 points.
Great floor awareness there from McCoy as well to get the ball from Pierre-Louis before a double dribble was called.
Yeah, very smart, heady play.
Now Myers passing over, going to get it down low to Crawford. Crawford drives on MG, and it's blocked by McCoy from the backside. Pacers looking to push, 2-on-2 break. Pierre-Louis with the 3 on the way, no good. Rebound to Myers.
Oh, and this place was about to erupt if Lewis would have hit that 3.
Now Arnold going to drive, and it's blocked on the backboard. Crawford fighting for the rebound. No signal yet, and it's in the hands of the Jaguars. Number 11, Lucas White, converts for 2.
Yeah, strong putback there from Lewis White. Pacers got to keep their intensity up.
Yep, slowing the tempo here is Dixon as he takes a step back, passing over on the right side to Louise. Now passing over to Tyler Johnson. Dixon has it. He fakes one shot, gets him in the air, now feeds it down low to McCoy. McCoy looks around. Crawford on him. Dixon's 3 on the way. Is good.
Yeah, some inside-out game from the Pacers there. That's how you attack the zone. Hit your 3s, inside out, baby.
65-53, Pacers lead, 8 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in regulation. Kirby has it up top, now passing over to Myers. Myers gonna drive right on Dixon, now come back left, driving into the paint. Ball is batted away, and it'll stay with the Jaguars. Number 3, David Biddy. And number 5, Arnold subbing in, along with number 2, Terry Horn. And that was number 0, Jamil Rideout, subbing in for Dixon and Louise. Ball's into Kirby. McCoy has him defensively. Number 2 on the ball. He's going to feed it down low to Kirby again. Kirby makes some post moves, has the man up in the air and converts for 2.
Yeah, as soon as Tyler Johnson was up in the air, you knew the Jaguars had that one.
Pacers have a 10-point lead now, 65-55. Rideout in possession of the ball. Number 25, Britt has him defensively right on him all the way across half court. Gonna give off to McCoy, but T has it on him. He gets a screen. Now gonna hand off to MJ. MJ gives to number 2, Terry Horn. Horn drives in, now backs out. Number 0, Crawford on him. Giving to Jalen McCoy. McCoy's gonna drive to the baseline. He gets away. Tyler Johnson gonna pass to Rideout. Rideout's 3 on the way. No good, too strong. Good rebound there by 13, Kirby. Britt gonna pass to number 2, Myers. Myers 3 on the way, no good. Rebound fought for, and a foul is going to be called on Crawford. Ball to the Pacers. As both sides get into it now in the crowd. And we have a full media timeout on the floor.
Yeah, this is the first time all game you've really seen Tyshawn Crawford get emotional. You know, that can be his undoing at times. You know, on that last foul call, you saw him turn straight to his head coach, did not agree, and let his emotions show. We'll see if that has an impact going forward here as the game goes out.
So 7 minutes and 41 seconds. It's a 10-point game, but it feels a lot closer than that. Anything can happen, ladies and gentlemen. USC Aiken leading Augusta 65-55. We're going to take a quick break and bring you back after the timeout here from the Convocation Center. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The play will resume at the free throw line after that last foul. Samja Mjai at the line shooting free throws for the Pacers with a 10-point lead here at 7 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. His shot on the way is a 1-and-1, and it is good.
Huge make there from Samba NJ. You know, you look at this Pacer team in years past, not necessarily the best free throw shooting team. You can tell that this team has really worked on it in practice.
As that shot no good, rebound goes to Crawford. Pacers have an 11-point lead now, 7 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in regulation. That's Arnold on the left side. He's going to drive in. No good. Rebound goes to number 3, Tyler Johnson. Johnson looking to push tempo. 3-on-2. He's got Horn on the left side. He's in for 2.
That's how you run the floor. Penetrate the lane, find the open pass, get the easy layup. Pacers up by 13.
Number 11, Lucas White now going to give off to Petit. Going to get it down low again to Crawford. Crawford looking.
Foul on number 12 of the Pacers, Jalen McCoy, his first and team 6. In the game for the Pacers, Tucker Caldwell.
Yeah, Jalen McCoy on the reach-in foul there.
Now number 2, Myers, the inbounder. He's looking around, gets Petit. Passing on to number 11, almost stolen there by Johnson as Arnold drives in. We have a stoppage in play. I believe it's going to be a foul on the Pacers.
Yeah, Tyler Johnson's feet just not quick enough on that one. Arnold, drew the contact. The foul's going to go on Johnson there.
Now Arnold will go to the free throw line, excuse me. 13-point lead for the Pacers here, as the Jaguars are now in the bonus as well. And his first free throw is good. Now his second on the way is good as well, as he goes 2 for 2 from the line.
Yeah, that'll put Miguel Arnold into the top scorer slot here for the contest.
As the Jaguars are going to go into a full court press here, and the Pacers having trouble with that as they get an easy 2.
Yeah, you can't be doing that if you're the Pacers. Don't want to give up any easy buckets. Let Augusta back in this game.
I think they caught him where the Pacers weren't expecting that either, as they didn't run it this way, as the Pacers get it across half court. Terry Horn now has it, giving it down low to McCoy. McCoy looking around. Going to try and back in. Now he's double teamed. The pass is almost intercepted, but Tyler Johnson's able to get it back. Johnson drives in. Going to have a backdoor pass to Delvin. Delvin backs out. Shot clock's at 1. Rideout has to put it up. And we have a shot clock violation called, and the Pacers will give it over back to the Jaguars.
Yeah, if you're Delva there, you've got to go up strong and try to flush that. I know he heard the footsteps of Crawford, but Crawford, I think, was out of the play. He drove in, stepped to help defense on the guy that was in the lane, and Delva's got to finish that, or at least go for the dunk, to lay up something.
Number 2, Myers going to give off, and Crawford's down low, and Crawford's in for the flush.
Yeah, you'll live with that if you're Aiken. Once Delva got out of position, you just can't foul Crawford, otherwise it's automatic 3 points.
Yeah. Ball back in the hands of Terry Horn now. Going to give off to Johnson, now down low to McCoy. McCoy going to drive to the left side. He's going to be double teamed from the backside. If we have a foul called down low, we'll see who that's on.
The foul was on number 3, David Vitti. That's his third. It's the team.
David Vitti going to pick up the foul there. That's his third.
Yeah, Vitti on the reach in. That'll still put the Pacers on the line here. One more foul, and the Pacers will be in the double bonus, shooting 2 from here on out.
So McCoy at the line now, 68-61. The Pacers lead. 5 minutes and 42 seconds remain. As that free throw is no good. It's in the hands of the Jaguars. Number 5, Arnold has it, bringing it across half court. Going to give it there to number 11, Lucas White. White going to give it off to Petit. Petit has it down low. McCoy jumps in the air. He's going to drive to the baseline. He gets down low. And the ball is deflected away, and it'll go in the hands of the Pacers. And number 23,
yeah,
Lewis,
the coaching
number 14,
staff.
Parrish, 24, Mjai, and then number 1, Rideout, coming in a mass substitution for the Pacers.
Yeah, coaching staff and fans for Augusta incensed at that last call. They may have a legitimate gripe. From my angle, it did look like it was last touched by the Pacers, but we play on.
Rideout has the ball now, driving to the right side, going to give off to number 23, Lewis. He looks around, gives it up to Samji Mjai at the top. He's looking around, looking to get the ball to Rideout. Good one pass away defense there from Myers. Parrish now has the ball. He drives across the lane, shot no good, but Rideout is there immediately to get the ball, and the ball will go to the Jaguars. And number 13, Kirby, coming in now for the Jaguars, subbing in for number 3, David Vati.
Yeah, it looked like the Pacers were going to end up with a good shot there in the paint, but had the ball stripped away. You got to keep it high when you're in the paint, even when driving. Try to keep it up.
Number 2, Myers gives it to White. They're going to feed it down low to Crawford. He's looking to get position, and it's blocked from behind by Parrish. Rideout has it, but there's a blocking foul called there by number 13. That's going to go against Kirby.
Yeah, good help defense there from Parrish. The kid from Aiken, who went to high school at Aquinas. He should be all about this rivalry. High school in Augusta from Aiken. Now playing for the Pacers against the rival Jaguars here in this contest. You love to see it.
Great job there on the backdoor defense, kind of to sneak behind Crawford on that shot to strip the ball away, get the Pacers the ball back on offense now to the free throw line. And his first shot is good, extending the Pacers lead now 69-61.
Yeah, and again, if the Pacers are going to see this one out, you've got to make your free throws. Got to finish strong here. They've been great. This whole contest, they've been great. Need to keep it going.
They're doing a lot better of a job getting to the free throw line as well. Only shooting 3 in the first half. I'd love to see the second half stats at the end of the game to see how much free throws they did shoot. But the Jaguars have the ball now. Number 2, Myers has it. Picked up by Rideout, getting a screen from Crawford. Trying to get it down low to him, going to get it across the court to Kirby. He drives in the paint over Parrish. It's good for 2. And we have a timeout called on the floor. It's a full media timeout. 4 minutes and 26 seconds remaining. 69-63. Going to be a wild finish. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back after the media timeout from the Convocation Center. And welcome back. 4 minutes and 26 seconds remaining in the game. USC Aiken leading Augusta 69-63. Pacers been maintaining a double-digit lead for most of the second half, but the Jaguars have been slowly able to build that number down. Yeah, chipping away are the Jaguars, and this is kind of the closest that it's been actually in recent memory. 6-point advantage here for the Pacers. Let's see if they can keep it. See Augusta there coming out, also starting that full court attack on the inbounds passes here in the late minutes. As Parrish has the ball on the left side, he's immediately double teamed. Jaguars running an aggressive double team. Ball is almost intercepted by Crawford, but it goes off his hands out of bounds. Shot clock will be at 14 for the Pacers. Yeah, good idea there from Parrish to get to the baseline and try to kick. Just had Tyshawn Crawford in the way. Tough to get the ball through the big man. Parrish going to be the inbounder now for the Pacers. He's looking around, looking to get the ball in. He's going to pass it into number 1, Rideout. Number 30, Dixon, has it back now. Shot clock down to 10, under 9. He gets a screen from MG, going to drive on Lucas White, going to fade away over Crawford. Shot is good for 2. Way to adjust in the air there from Dixon. And that's that experience that the junior guard brings to this, this rotation. You love to see it from him, fading away off the window. Number 2, Myers now has the ball. Dixon on him defensively, picking him up at half court. Crawford has it at the top of the key. He's looking around. MG has him defensively. And it's stolen by Pierre-Louis. Louis with a one-on-one. He drives to the basket. His reverse layup, good. Yeah, great play there from Pierre-Louis. Now number 2, Myers has the ball as we roll. 3 minutes and 23 seconds remaining. Ball's gonna go down low to Crawford again. MJ on him, standing his ground. Myers outside for three. His shot is good.
Again, that's something I thought Augusta was going to do a lot more of coming into this one. The inside-out game, it's tough to defend because all the focus is there on the 7-footer.
73-66 as we hit 3 minutes remaining. Parrish has it on the left side, going to give it up to Samja Imjai, giving it right back to Parrish. Feeding Boyd down low. It's almost stolen, but given right back to Parrish. Louise has the ball. His three on the way. No good, but MG's right there. Blocked by Crawford, and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll go to the Jaguars. I couldn't tell who that went off of.
Yeah, tough to say who last touched that one, but I do believe the rest may have gotten that one correct.
So Augusta will be inbounding the ball now. Ball is in the hands of Myers, 73-66, 2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. This game is going to come right down to the wire. Crawford has it at the top. He's looking around, getting on a give and go with number 5, Arnold. And there's going to be a foul called there on number 1, Boyd. That is Boyd's. That's his third. So the Jaguars will be going to the line shooting 2.
Yeah, you hope Arnold's okay on that one. I know the senior did have some injury issues with his leg in the past. So always tough to see when these players hit the floor so hard and cut and move so quickly. He looks to be okay.
He took a hard foul there, but we're definitely glad to see he's up under his own power. And at the free throw line now shooting 2. Well, I thought it was shooting 2, but it was a 1-and-1. My apologies, but his first shot was good, so he'll go to the line for one more. Second shot on the way is good as well. Pacers lead cut down now 73-68, and the Jaguars come out in a full court attack. MJ now has the ball. He's going to give it off to number 3, Tyler Johnson. Johnson brings it across half court. Now he has it in the hands of number 30, Dixon. Dixon calls the play. Picked up there by number 11, Lucas White. He gives off to Boyd. Boyd almost loses the ball, but is able to get it back. Handing off to Samja Imjai. A lot of off-the-ball movement. Now the ball's in the hands of Terry Horn. Shot clock at 10 for the Pacers. Looking to take it down as much as they can. Boyd hands off to Johnson. Johnson step back 3 on the way. No good. Rebound fought for. Goes out of bounds. And the ball stayed with USC Aiken.
This place was ready to erupt on that three-pointer. Missed there from Johnson, but using the whole shot clock, that's what you want to see. I mean, the Pacers are up by 5 here. They have the opportunity to bleed some clock.
Those 20 seconds could end up being big on this next shot clock as the ball is into Boyd. He tries to go up for 2, shot no good. No signal yet. I believe it's going to stay with Aiken.
Yeah, it'll stay here. It was blocked on the way up, but again, you know, USC Aiken taking these 20 seconds, use the whole thing, move the ball around, get yourself a good shot, put yourself in position to win this game.
Dixon, the inbounder, looking around. He's going to feed it to Terry Horn in the corner. Horn's going to drive into the baseline, stops, fades away, shot on the way, good.
That's what you love to see. Terry Horn, consistency for the Pacers. Loves to work out after games and shoot the basketball. Paying off right there, all that extra work.
Crawford has it down low. He's looking to get a shot up. Still no signal. We're going to have a foul on MJ for 2.
Yeah, and that's the correct call there. I know the crowd doesn't like it, but, you know, Samba Njai reaching in on that one. Crawford just too strong. His footwork was good on that one, and that'll send him to the line.
Good feet work down low by Crawford, not to lose the ball as the Pacers were attacking on him as well. So he'll go to the line shooting 2. 1 minute and 42 seconds remaining. Pacers lead 75-68. And his first free throw is good to cut the lead now 75-69.
Yeah, these are some huge free throws here for Crawford. This may be a theme going down the stretch here of just hacking the big man and see if 1 out of every 2 the Pacers can steal some points here at the end.
And the second one, no good. Fought for, pulled there by Samja MG. Put big defensive rebound for the Pacers.
And Njai's had a really good game here to coming off the bench.
As we have I believe we have an official timeout called. I'm not sure what that call was at the stoppage in play, but we're set to inbound now. Ball is in the hands of Terry Horn. Shot clock at 25, 1 minute and 33 seconds remaining in regulation. Terry Horn gets a screen from MJ, now backs into the corner, still looking around. Lucas White playing him defensively. Dixon has it almost shot there, but able to pull back out. MG has it, shot clock at 10, back in the hands of Terry Horn. Horn's in a drive in, he stops on the baseline, his shot on the way, no good. Rebound goes to Tyler Johnson, but he throws it right to Crawford, and the Jaguars now have it. Lucas White driving. Myers shoots for three, count the basket and one, and he's gonna have a 4-point play.
Gosh, you hate to see that if you're a Pacer fan. You cannot foul on the three-pointer. You just can't. You know, you're up by 6. That's still a 2-possession game. This is gonna bring it down to 2 if he should make this shot. You just can't do it if you're the Pacers.
And a big
need to have a little more composure.
And a big momentum swing for them on that as well. Just over 1 minute left, 1 minute 9 seconds, 75-72. And Myers' shot is good, and the lead is now 2, 75-73 for USC Aiken. The ball is in the hands of number 2, Terry Horn. He's gonna give off to number 30, Dixon.
Yeah, huge possession here for the Pacers. That goes without saying.
Under 1 minute now. Boyd has the ball, picks up, Kirby has it. Now in the hands of Dixon after a handoff from...
Oh! What a shot by Tyler Johnson from the corner all night. We've been waiting for the dagger. That might just be it.
As number 5 looks to return the favor. Rebound goes to number 2, Terry Horn. Pacers in control now, 35 seconds left, and a foul called by Lucas White. I didn't even know what to say on that three-pointer because I didn't know what was going on.
What a clutch shot. You know, you knew the Pacers needed something on that possession. You thought maybe they'd get it into the lane when the ball made it to the corner. You're thinking, will he? Will he? And he did. He hit the shot. Tyler Johnson, huge, huge for the Pacers.
Big swing there, big momentum swing just as the Jaguars got it. The Pacers took it right back. Terry Horn now at the line. And his first free throw, no good. Still a 5-point game with 35 seconds, so as you said earlier, it's big and still have a 2-possession lead here. Terry Horn now at the line, still shooting 2. A shot on the way is good, and the lead is now 6-79-73 with 35 seconds remaining. Lucas White, the inbound man, now giving it right back to number 2, Myers. Myers on a give and go with Arnold. Arnold gonna shoot a 3. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound fought for, pulled down by Kirby. Kirby's gonna dribble out of a double team, now gives it to Arnold. Arnold gonna shoot a 3, no good. Way off, ball is in the hands of the Pacers and number 3, Dixon. Boyd has it, his shot on the way is good, and that might just be it.
What a play from the Pacers. 12 seconds to go.
Ball is in the hand of Crawford. He's going to get a 3-point play with 5 seconds left. The Pacers lead 81-75 now.
Yeah, that'll take a little bit of luster off these last couple of seconds. But look around this place. You got a lot of happy horses ready to go crazy as the Pacers look to close this one out. 5.3 to go.
Now the game is not over by any means. 5 seconds left is a long time, so we'll see how things pan out after Crawford's attempt at the 3-point play. Crawford's shot is good, and I believe the Pacers wouldn't have to do more than just inbound this, but we will see. Boyd inbounds. Terry Horn has the ball. The clock continues to go down to 1, and that's your ball game. And USC Aiken on the night sweeps Augusta University. The women winning earlier, and now the men winning 81-76 in a great matchup between both teams. Wow, what a game.
Once again, thank you for attending. And good night.
What a fantastic night if you're a Pacer fan. USC Aiken getting the double tonight over the Augusta Jaguars, both women and men coming out victorious. The student section going crazy. Like I said, happy horses all around, baby.
Yeah, very, very emotional game, very competitive game. You really didn't know after that 4-point play what was going to happen, but the Pacers responded well and were able to close this one out. And we have some final stats here. We're going to let Justin read them off.
Yeah, so that loss for Augusta is going to drop them to 16-3 on the season, 7-2 in the Peach Belt Conference. The win for the Pacers, that'll get us up to 14-5 on the season, also 7-2 and very much alive in the conference title hunt. Pacers, big win here. I mean, you look through the stats, it's two even teams. Really, Aiken's biggest advantage was from beyond the arc, going 9 of 17. Shooting 52.9% from 3 to Augusta's only 5 of 11, 45%. You know, Tyshawn Crawford, huge game, 22 points. Miguel Arnold, 21 points. We've known that for years. Those guys, they get their points. They play well in this matchup every time. That said, USC Aiken had the answer. I mean, Terry Horn pitched in 16 points. Jameel Rideout, 13 points from the freshman out of Philadelphia. And then Demetrius Dixon, a lot of contributions towards the end of the game, especially in those dying moments when you need that veteran leadership. Dixon was out on the floor. You could just tell, you know, this game was going to belong to the Pacers. You felt it from the beginning, and then as soon as that big, huge, mammoth shot from Tyler Johnson went in, it just, you knew the game was over from there. What a dagger, what a play, what a game for the Pacers.
I want to draw your attention to the bottom two. For USC Aiken, they had 12 fast break points compared to AU's 0. And then a big one here, just like the women's game, USC Aiken had 35 bench points compared to AU's 5. So that played a very big factor in this game. So that'll about wrap it up for us. Justin, any closing thoughts?
No, again, a great night to be a Pacer, a great night to be in Aiken, South Carolina. We'll see you next time. Love doing the broadcast. Good to be with you again, Reeves, and we'll see you next time we're on the broadcast. Absolutely.
So that'll about wrap it up for us here. USC Aiken victorious over Augusta University, first with the women and now with the men, of a final score of 81-76. For all of us here at USC Aiken, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Reeves Altman saying good night, and we'll see you next time from the Convocation Center.